if you're a parent, you're responsible for this. Every generation has faced challenges, but this generation is growing up with something that none of us had. What is that, Tyler?
Are we going to do AI? We're going to do technology, cell phones.
Yes.
Yeah. Every kid almost has one these days.
Yep.
For some reason.
For some reason.
Just get them a tracking bracelet.
It says right here, the internet is in their pocket.
It is.
You know.
And that's very dangerous.
Yeah. Social media 24 hours a day. If it's not monitored. Yeah. AI, unlimited access to information, which is
not good,
dangerous
for their
in
development.
itself. But technology isn't the enemy.
It's a tool.
It's
how
a
it's
tool.
used, right?
It's how it's used.
Yeah, just like a gun.
Exactly.
It's based on the hand that has it.
The question, that's true.
Or a knife or a stone, if whatever weapon you want to say.
Right.
It's not the gun's fault.
It's not.
It's not the knife's fault.
No.
It's not the stone's fault.
No.
If you want to go back far enough.
It's the person's.
It's the hand that holds it.
Yep.
Sorry.
No. You're fine.
Rant over. I digress.
So the question is who is disciplining our children?
Who's the parent here? Who's the real parent?
Who's the real parent?
Ooh.
Social media, AI,
it can be, and it
or
is for
the
a lot of them.
parent,
right? Or the school system as they want it to be, the education system, which is not the purpose of the school system, is to help enforce what is going on at home if it's healthy,
right?
Of course.
And that brings up a lot of things is like who's raising the child.
Right.
Are they in a two-parent household? Are they in a single-parent household? Or are they in grandparents' household who may not even understand technology?
Most of them don't, and it's not really their fault.
And it's not their fault. Yeah, it's not their fault.
Their brain, it just can't. They can't. Most of them can't comprehend the depth of technology and phones, and whatever,
and
how serious some things actually are.
Right. And what I work in, and I see a lot of grandparents raising children.
Oh my gosh, dude! Yes.
It's
so sad.
Your previous job as well. You saw it. We both saw it.
Yep.
There's a lot of grandparents raising kids right now.
A good majority.
And you're right. They don't understand.
They're doing their best.
Yeah, they're doing. Yeah, they're doing the best they can.
Yeah.
And they are trying. But children are a gift. They were given to us.
It's true.
To raise.
Yeah. Entrusted to us.
Yes. God gave parents the responsibility thousands of years ago, and it's still just as relevant today.
The fundamentals have not changed.
No.
It may look different.
Yeah.
Sometimes a lot different.
Yeah.
But the underlying principles and societal issues, they've always been there.
Yeah.
They just look different sometimes.
Yeah. And that makes me think. Made me think of this. When I was a child in a different decade than you were in a child. That you were in a child. You were a child.
Yes.
But 80s and 90s kids pretty much grew up the same way.
Very similar.
Until like late 90s.
Yeah, and
that's when
that was before. I mean, that was after.
So
I was already a well-established child.
Right. So
never heard of those words before. In that
high
order.
Society.
That's not what I said.
So that makes me think: was it just as bad then? Like the world, was it just as bad then as it is today? And we just didn't know about it because we didn't have
as publicized.
This.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So a lot of it wasn't. The information wasn't easily as accessed. As it is today.
Yeah.
Post 2000, basically.
Yeah.
When the interwebs, became, Blackberries and Androids and iPhones then came out. The instant communication went from calling, on a landline or party line or whatever, if you go back far enough.
Yeah.
Which really wasn't that long ago. It really wasn't.
No.
I even remember those.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
you had the 40-foot long phone cord.
Yeah, dude. And usually by the end of the conversation, if you were standing, you were wrapped up in it big time.
Yeah.
Or it was strewn through the house like a ball of yarn from a cat.
Yes.
And so, it blows these kids' minds, today just to say, oh, I'm a pre-Google person. I've existed before Google or, whatever.
Yeah.
And I have a interesting conversation for another episode about how long has Google really been doing things.
Right.
Before it became public. But
That'd
anyway,
be cool.
It was very interesting.
Huh.
And like Google Earth and stuff like that. There's very interesting. That's all I'm going to say about that right now.
Okay.
I found a lot of very interesting information that I did not expect to be publicly available. Let me put it that way.
Right. Okay.
Not that I know how to look anywhere else, but why would I do that?
I don't know.
But anyway, so those fundamental issues were still there, right? Like, because if you look back, even in the Bible, it talks about certain society issues that we still face today. Mm-hmm. But unless, you were related to who it happened to, or it happened to you, or you happened to see it, or you were right there, or you happened to see it, and once the tabloids and Post and the guy on the street corner like, hey, check this out, this just happened, breaking news, or whatever, and then television and radio took first, and then television, and then the rest is history. But before that, I think these issues that we're facing today, if you scrape back the face and look under the surface, I genuinely believe they've been around since the fall of mankind. Since Adam and Eve disobeyed God, those issues started.
Oh, yeah.
I genuinely do.
Yeah.
And so they just look different today, and they're disguised a lot better as something else.
Yeah.
So use caution when you're examining something. Be like, is this really what it is?
Yeah. And another thing, like when we were kids, especially me, because I don't remember when like Fox News, CNN, and all that came about.
Late 90s, I'm pretty sure. Some of them.
We only had news twice a day.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
And then the TV shut off.
At midnight it cut. I remember that.
Yeah.
It would play the national anthem and boom. go to the fuzzy screen.
It was dark until what, 5 or 6?
5 or 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
And the next thing on was we had news 3 times a day. You had it at 6 in the morning, 6 in the evening, and then late night. And then
for the more serious stuff.
Yeah. And then it was
after the kids were supposed to be in bed.
Yeah. Yeah. But I do remember when the TVs would cut off at midnight. Yeah. I do remember that.
Yep.
That was cool.
It was.
It would play the national anthem.
Again, back to your point earlier, what appeared to be, and in a sense it was, simpler times.
Yeah. Yeah. But we didn't have 24-hour news channels.
Right. Did exist.
Yeah.
It wasn't really thought of yet.
It was limited. It was 2-3 times a day compared to what they have now, where you can get news any time of the day you want. And, I told you this. It was today during lunch.
Yes.
I only use on social media. I only use Facebook.
Yeah.
And
Facebook, YouTube. I don't really see YouTube as social media.
I got rid of everything political, everything news related.
And this is on Facebook.
On my Facebook.
Okay.
Because that's all I was seeing.
The algorithm was like, oh, you want more of this?
Yeah, and I'm like,
no, not really.
I am sick and tired of seeing this.
Yeah.
And I even unfollowed people that I enjoy listening to just because I'm
just want to tune out of it completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to be completely out of the loop. I like to know what's going on, but I don't want it everything I see. I was seeing, to put it this way, I wasn't seeing, like, say you posted something, I would never find it.
It'd be buried.
I would never find it.
You wouldn't see it. It wouldn't be served to you.
Right. And I was not seeing anything from friends on Facebook.
Which was originally the whole point.
Yeah.
It's shied away from that so much. And I don't like this, Mr. Zuckerberg, that why is it that we are seeing pages we don't follow?
Yeah.
Why is that? Oh, you might like this.
I might, but...
No, don't show me again.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, exactly. No. But I have. I unfollowed people. I've unfollowed all the news things that I followed. So now, finally, and it took a few days, now I finally only see stuff that my friends on Facebook have posted and thousands of motorcycle videos.
Sounds like a pretty good feed.
So getting back to what we were talking about parents and raising the next generation and the responsibility that comes with it.
Great responsibility.
So what does the Bible say about raising kids? So in Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 6 and 7, it says, "And these words that I command you today shall be on your heart. You shall teach them," children, "diligent. You shall teach them what they want." No, stop. Let me start over. "You shall teach them diligently to your children. You shall talk with them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise." So what that's saying is that's God isn't saying faith only happens like at church. You have to share faith with your children so they know how to go about in this world and be able to, like we talked about earlier, be able to see, oh, that is a fake video.
Right.
That's not true. This is true. It's saying that faith should happen in everyday life.
Every day is, I think, a big key word.
Yes, every day. At the dinner table, driving to school, working around the house, bedtime conversations.
Yep.
Even though my daughter, she's 17, I still go in every night and I talk to her before she goes to bed.
And that's so
even
important.
At 17. My son, I still do it. He's young. He's 9. And he just wants to beat on me when I go in there. And I'm like, look, we're not doing this.
We're not wrestling right now.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. And so are you.
Hopefully not in pain.
Yeah. And,
yep.
And being a parent, I'm not a model parent. I'm not perfect. Neither are you.
No, I'll 100% admit that.
I fail miserably.
Yeah. And I think we should acknowledge those failures to correct and move ahead.
Yes. Yeah. I fail miserably at talking about faith with my children. And that is something that I'm going to have to work on.
Yeah.
And it's so weird. I had a conversation with my son. I took him to his grandparents' house one day last week.
Okay.
Or this week.
Recently.
Thank you. I like that better.
Yeah.
And
a little bit easier.
I asked him, I was like, and what was crazy is I bet you it took me 5 to 10 minutes just to get the courage to ask him what he knows about Jesus. And that's a shame.
I think a lot of that is funneled from the devil himself.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
That's why you argue on Sunday morning with your wife.
And you've been fine all week.
Yeah.
I think you were telling me about that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And,
Oh, yeah.
or the kids do it too. I don't want to get up. I don't want to go. Or they're dragging their feet. Or whenever you're getting ready,
Yeah.
I have to go to the bathroom. Come on.
We got to
Church
go.
has a bathroom.
Yeah. Exactly.
But do not spend all service in there.
Yeah.
And they have tried that.
They have mini bathrooms.
Yes, they do.
But yeah, but that's a shame.
It is.
That it took
That's the enemy doing that. But
yeah.
causing fear in your soul.
Yes.
And in your mind. Just to be like,
ask a simple
puppeteering
question.
in your mind
Yeah.
of, well, what if he says this, or what if he doesn't do that, or what if all the infinite what ifs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it shouldn't be.
Yeah.
And it's like, once you realize that's happening, you're like, wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I ain't doing this.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's crazy how simple we can be distracted sometimes.
Yeah.
Or listen to the wrong voice.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, and that brings up the question of, so what is competing for our kids' attention today? And unfortunately, I mean,
A lot of the world.
yeah. They're getting hit with everything from all directions.
They are.
Where we didn't have
And they don't
that.
know what to do with
No.
it. How are you supposed to process that? It's overwhelming for us.
Yeah.
And we're mostly developed, right?
Well,
Some days it's questionable for me.
Yeah,
but,
same. For me.
But for kids that we know for a fact, their brains are not developed yet. And, because what is it, like 25 or 28 or something, where it's like your full
Frontal lobe.
whatever
Isn't it
that word is
25?
called.
Frontal lobe.
Yeah, it's like mid-20s, mid to late 20s.
Mid-20s.
Yeah.
When it fully
Yeah,
develops.
but you're considered an adult at 18. And you can
Okay.
make all these quality decisions.
Yeah.
That's why society's in the shape that it's in, because it knows that. But I think that's fueled by the enemy too.
Right.
I do. The spiritual enemy. I'm not talking about worldly stuff.
Right. So that brings up, are
Yep.
we
As parents,
as parents
Okay.
modeling the
Yep.
kind of faith we hope our children will have?
yep. Which is
Are
terrifying.
we sitting there doom scrolling?
Yep, I am. Sometimes.
Yeah, same.
And since I've had to intentionally put roadblocks in the way.
Yeah.
Roadblocks, not Roblox. That's
Roblox?
That's a different. That's a whole different situation.
Yeah.
It's a whole nother problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Which, and the thing about it is, though, you have to be intentional about it. Otherwise, you will just mindlessly, as they call it, doom scroll.
Yeah.
Or get distracted so easily, and you just allow yourself to do
Yeah.
it. Like a sheep.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And it's been called that before if you're not careful. Sheep before the slaughter. And the slaughter is the world.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the devastational stuff that it can bring.
And I think
I think as parents, you have to be a lot more intentional.
and one thing that, and this just popped into my head over talking about this, I have a Bible app on my phone.
Yeah.
I have a Bible app on my iPad.
Right.
But if I'm sitting there like this
Yes.
in the living room,
Yep.
he or she has no idea what I'm doing.
They just see you on your phone.
Yep.
Versus,
Not knowing that I'm actually sitting here reading the Bible.
yeah. They're just like, oh, Dad's playing a game or watching a video. Or
Well, and that's,
which
do
is
that.
what everybody would assume.
Yeah, and I do that too.
Right. Everybody does.
And
Doesn't make it right, but everybody does that.
Yeah. Next episode, I don't need a spinny chair, just so you know,
Oh, okay.
because I talk and
Well, I was going to give you one of those, but
Go
I was
back
like,
and forth.
you would say, be like, well, it's not fair that I got one of these. So I got you one of those.
anyway,
I try to, whatever.
it's fine.
Listen.
I just now realized I've been swaying back.
Well, I've
and
done
forth
it
a lot.
too, so it's fine.
Okay, but
Spinny episode.
and I know everybody's got one. Well, I don't want to say I know everybody's got one.
A good
I know,
majority
I
of.
know I have a hard copy Bible.
Yes.
And and the crazy thing is if I just want to randomly read something, I'll just open it up to whatever it falls on is whatever it falls on.
Yeah.
But if I'm wanting to look up something specific, it's so much easier on here because all I got to do is go find it hit that button,
Yep.
hit that chapter,
Yep.
and scroll to it.
Yep.
Where in the Bible, I have to dig
Yeah.
and dig.
Yep.
It's what I should be doing instead of finding it on my phone.
So there's a solution that you can do, because
Put the
I've
phone
done
down?
no, and still use your phone. Like, say if it's just you and you're trying to find something. So because I've had this happen before too, and we don't it's like if Satan came waltzing in, him and his iconic horns and pitchfork and stuff like that, which that's just what the world says he looks like.
Yeah.
But anyway, if he came in like that, like guns ablaze, and be like, oh yeah, obviously, yeah, that's bad. But he loves using distractions, and those distractions are usually in themselves good things. Nothing wrong with them.
Right.
But it's distracting you
Yep.
from what God is wanting you to do.
That's
the thing.
Yeah, I saw a video of
Yeah.
what's the guy's name that played is it him though? The guy that played Falcon in the Marvel movies.
Oh,
I'm trying to think though, is that him in this video that I saw, or is it someone else? No, it wasn't him. Then it's the guy that does all of the impressions of celebrities. Anyway, I can't think of his name now.
Sure.
He has the Bible app on his phone, and you were talking about distractions.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't read it. He's like, text message will pop up. Something else will pop up.
All of themselves are fine.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with them.
Right.
It's distracting you, and it's wanting you to click on them.
Yeah.
So, a solution for that.
He's saying, but he was saying, so I
back to
went
traditional
and
book.
got a book form Bible.
Yeah. And conspiracy, it can't be just changed.
Right, yeah.
Which doesn't happen. Okay. Sure.
Sure.
Not getting into that right now.
Right.
But look it up. It's very interesting. Anyway, a solution. Your phone has different focus modes. Create a custom one for Bible study time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or just simply put your phone in airplane mode. Whichever.
And I would forget, and it would never come out of it.
And then it's like, well, things been so peaceful lately.
It's so wonderful. I've not gotten anything.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's, but I've had that happen, whenever, and that's the thing about using technology as Bible study tools. It's great if you can horse blinders.
Yeah.
And focus on that and not get a ton of notifications from other people. Not their fault.
Yeah.
Just the timing of it.
Yeah.
In themselves, or games or social media, this, that, and the other.
Thank you guys for tuning in today. If you would like and subscribe and then share this everywhere and with everyone you know. Catch you guys again soon. Thank you.